Now I would like to introduce myself. My name is Anchi Wang, the speaker for today's school information session and also a member of the school administrative office. Nice to meet you. 皆さん、今日よろしくお願いいたします。Today we have the participants from all over the world, such as Singapore, Philippines, India, China, Malaysia, and so on. Also, many of the participants today also living in Japan. I'm very glad we can gather here today. First of all, I would like to introduce today's program. I will begin with the introductions and talk about the features of AOJ Language School, the school schedule, school admission promotion, and Q&A. Later, I will also show how our e-campus look like. Now, let's move to the introduction part. Here, I would like to introduce the principal of AOJ Language School, Takaomi Fukushima. Let's hear a few words from Mr. Fukushima.
皆さん、こんにちは。今日は AOJ ランゲージスクールの学校説明会にお集まりいただきありがとうございます。Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today at the school information session of AOJ Language School. 私は AOJ ランゲージスクールの校長を務める福島隆臣と言います。My name is Takaomi Fukushima. I am the principal of AOJ Language School. Nice to meet you. まず、私たち AOJ ランゲージスクールについて自己紹介します。Here, I would like to introduce our AOJ Language School briefly. AOJ ランゲージスクールはオンラインで学ぶ日本語学校です。私たちは2022年の春に開校しました。AOJ Language School opened in April 2022. It is an online Japanese language school. 日本語を学びたいという情熱と日本語学習を楽しみたいという興味を持った学習者が世界各国から集まり共に勉強をしています。Our students who are passionate about learning Japanese from all over the world study together at AOJ Language School. 私たちの学校は皆さんが日本語を学ぶための優れたカリキュラム、経験豊富な日本語教員、親身になって学生を助けるサポート窓口を用意し、皆さんの日本語学習を支援します。We have an excellent curriculum, experienced teachers, and kind support staff to support your Japanese learning. 異なる言語、異なる文化を学ぶことは、きっと皆さんのこれからの人生に彩りを添えてくれるでしょう。皆さんの入学を心よりお待ちしております。We believe that learning a new language and different culture will surely add colors to your future life. We look forward to seeing you at the school soon. I will show you the voice of our students.
So that was the first introduction to Japanese language, and since then I realized that I have to take more courses to achieve a high level in this language.
I've always liked the Japanese tradition, the culture.
もっと上手になりたいです。
It was a lot about trying to expand my horizons and learn about different cultures. Japan is very different.
I had visited, as I said, I visited there many years ago, and I had always wanted to learn Japanese. I've tried.
It's not easy, but it's not difficult. If you want to climb the mountain, you have to climb every meter every day. So every day I have at least half an hour to study.
I don't think it's difficult. It's just being able to dedicate the time to studying.
楽しいと思います。先生の教え方もいいと思います。
I was able to do all the basics, but I didn't have as much time to practice. But that's more about my adult classes, and I was still able to do fine.
At least for me, it's enjoyable and it's very different than what I do at work. So.
Attain offers a very well organized course. Everything is scheduled. Time counts here, so you are not waste time. If you want to succeed, you have the opportunity with Attain.
I would say to go ahead and try it.
何もしなかったら何もにならない。でもやってみたらいいかどうか選ぶことができます。
It depends on the important thing in learning in AOJ language school compared to just courses online is the feedback.
Is I spend a lot of time thinking about it, not spending enough time actually doing it, and so you just got to bite the bullet and actually do it.
アンチーさんがこれから私たちの学校について説明します。どうぞリラックスして聞いてください。アンチーさん will explain our school in details. Please relax and listen to what she has to say. Okay, アンチーさん、it's all yours.
はい、福島校長ありがとうございます。So here, let's look at the features of AOJ Language School. As you can see on this screen, we have several features at AOJ Language School. The first feature is that AOJ Language School is a Japanese language school where you can study all online. It is a totally online Japanese school. To study Japanese at our school, you will need a PC, tablet, or smartphone, or similar smart device. Because you will be watching the online videos and speaking with the Japanese teachers in real time, you will also need a web camera, a microphone, and a stable high-speed internet connection. Next, let's see the three main learning ways to learn Japanese at AOJ Language School. First, we offer the video lecture learning. The video lecture is our originally made recorded videos. If you know us from the online study platform Udemy, you may have already seen some of our videos. You can proceed with your studies at your own convenience without being restricted by location or time. There are textbooks with the videos, and we have posted all the assigned video lectures for each week so that you can follow the recommended study schedule easily. You can access to these video lectures 24 hours every day. And we also have 90 minutes lab class held twice a week in real time with a Japanese teacher. In these lab classes, you will study Japanese with the classmates from all over the world. The lab lecture will help you understand the content from the video lectures more deeply and accurately. You will also have the time to practice speaking Japanese with your teacher. Currently, our lab lecture is set at every Wednesday and Saturday Japan time. We will set the time for the different class depending on the number of the students from the similar area. Here, I will share this class time that we will hold the lab lecture for this spring semester. Please take a memo if necessary. The lab lecture class time we are planning to open is 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., and these are every Wednesday and Saturday Japan time. So if you are living in the Europe area or the North America or South American area, so the date may be different. Please check your local date and time. If the number of the applicants is less than the required minimum number, certain class time may not be available. If there are enough students, we are also considering to open on the other days of the week. In addition, we also provide the live lecture recording archive. So if you are unable to attend some of the lab lecture because of the work, school, or even the time zone difference in your country, you can watch the recorded lab lecture later. Of course, the recorded lab lecture are also very useful for the review. And third, we also offer the exams just like a traditional Japanese language school. There is a middle term examination and final examination once each semester. Your exam scores will be reflected into your semester grades, so please do your best. However, I would like to add one important point about these exams. So if you would like to receive a certificate from our school in the future, such as a 150-hour study certificate or any study certificate for applying a school or a job in Japan, you will need to take these exams. On the other hand, if you simply just want to learn Japanese at your own pace or for everyday communication, you just want to learn Japanese for fun, no pressure on the exam. You don't need a certificate, so these exams can be optional for you. You don't have to take them. Of course, you can still take them if you just would like to check your current Japanese level. At our school, you can ask your teacher questions whenever you like, and you can practice speaking in our lab lecture and Japanese cultural communication lecture. We also have a communication room where the students can share their thoughts and interact with each other through the Japanese study. In addition, as one of our students, you will receive the full support to pass JLPT N2, which I will explain in details later. Next, I will talk about the tuition fee. In most occasions, you need to pay an admission fee at a regular Japanese school, but we don't charge you any admission fee for AOJ language school. It's totally free. You can use every learning content unlimitedly for a monthly tuition fee of 15,000 yen, which is around $95 US now. So 15,000 円毎月です。There is no additional cost for learning materials such as textbook, access, system fee. There's no other extra fee. It's only 15,000 yen per month. And there are two ways to pay for the tuition fee. The tuition fee is 15,000 yen per month, and the monthly payment is available through the credit card payment subscription. So if you choose to pay with a credit card, your card will be charged monthly and the school will cover the transaction fee. We also offer the one-time bank transfer. If you would like to pay with the bank transfer, it is a one-time payment. You need to pay one-time payment of the 6 months tuition. We offer you the first month free tuition with our promotion, so it will be 75,000 yen for the new student to choose to pay with the bank transfer. The student will be responsible for all the transaction fee if you choose to pay with the bank. As for the bank transfer, all the cashback, withdrawal during the semester, and all the other refund process will be conducted through bank transfer. Upon calculating the refund amount, we will transfer the corresponding funds to your bank account. If you actually come to Japan and go to a local Japanese language school, it will cost you more than 600,000 yen per year, which is around $5,000 US. So our AOJ language school is a pretty good deal compared to that. In addition, most schools charge you 1 year or 6 monthly tuition once in total, but we offer you the monthly payment with the credit card, which is more affordable. And here I have a notice for everybody here. So in light of the recent inflation and the fluctuations in exchange rate and high labor costs, the school has announced the revision of the tuition fee. From this fall semester, which is this October, the tuition fee will be increased to 17,000 yen per month. So this spring semester admission marks the final opportunity to enroll at the current tuition rate. The student who enrolled this semester will lock the current rate. So you have the privilege of studying at the current rate until you graduate or cancel your enrollment at AOJ language school. So you are able to study at AOJ with 15,000 yen per month until you graduate or cancel your enrollment. So not only this semester, if you enroll this semester, next semester, your monthly tuition fee is still 15,000. And then after that, it's also until you cancel your enrollment at AOJ. And next, I would like to explain about our special support system, full support to pass JLPT N2. This is the special support system originally provided by our AOJ language school. JLPT N2 is the advanced Japanese level. It is a level that you can understand Japanese in everyday situation and also business situations. If you reach JLPT N2 level, you can meet the Japanese level required for entering most Japanese schools and companies. Also, N2 certificate can be used as a proof for your Japanese ability when you apply for a school or a job in Japan. The goal of our school is to help every student to reach JLPT N2 level. So our curriculum is specially designed so that even if the beginners can reach JLPT N2 level as short as 2 years. And if you study with our curriculum and follow our study schedule well, you would be able to reach JLPT, you would be able to reach the Japanese level equivalent to N2 or be able to pass JLPT N2 when you graduate from school. Not only that, AOJ Language School also offers you full support until you pass JLPT N2. Let's see how it works. So we are trying to help everybody reach N2 level by the time you finish studying at our school. And this is how it works. You can get the support depending on the level you start from with us. For example, if you start from the E class, which is the beginner and N5 level class, and study with us for 2 years, but you still have not reached the N2 level after finishing the NE class, which is N2 level. You can continue studying with us for up to 3 more years and our full support period. During this support period, you do not need to pay any additional tuition fee. So in other words, you could study at AOJ for up to 5 years while only paying the tuition for the first 2 years. And if you start from low class, which is the N4 class, the standard study period at AOJ is at 1.5 years. But if you still not reach N2 level after you finish the NE class, which is N2 course, you can continue for up to another 3 more years without paying actual tuition. If you start from HA class, the N3 class, the standard study period is 1 year. And if you start from NE class, and it will be 6 months. Again, if you have not yet reached N2 level after completing those courses, the N2 courses, you can enter the full support period and continue study until you pass JLPT N2. So no matter where you start, if you study seriously at AOJ, we will continue to support you. Now, during this actual support period, the tuition itself is free for up to 3 years. However, there is one small fee. To keep your enrollment active, there is a continuation fee of 5,000 yen every 6 months. So you just pay another 5,000 yen. You can continue enroll to the school for another 6 months during this special support. And during these actual 3 years, you will still have the access to all the video lectures, learning textbooks, archive the past lab lecture recordings, and you can also ask teacher questions. But please note one important point is that new lab lectures are not included during this extended support period. If you would like to join the new lab lecture, you would need to pay the regular tuition fee for those classes. So to sum up, we will keep supporting you until you pass JLPT N2 or reach N2 level. And even if you need more time, you can continue studying with us with no actual tuition fee for up to 3 years. But this actual period doesn't include the new lab lecture, but it includes all the previous lab lecture recording which you have joined before. And next, I will talk about the Japanese teachers at AOJ Language School. All the Japanese language teachers at AOJ Language School are the experienced teachers who are qualified as Japanese instructors. And so this teacher have the Japanese language instructor qualification. The teacher will teach in an easy to understand way which match the level of the students. And next feature is our lab lecture are held in a small group. Since you will take a lab lecture with a Japanese teacher, you will have more opportunities to speak Japanese. AOJ's language school's lab lecture is a small group with around 10 students per class. So it is easy for our students to understand the situation of each student and provide the details of the guidance. So the maximum of the student usually is 10, but after the semester goes on, so some people may cancel. Typically it's like 5 to 8 people per class. So it's quite a pretty small class. And the next feature is that at AOJ Language School, you can study with the Japanese learners from all over the world. At AOJ Language School, we highly value the interaction among our students. Through our monthly Japanese cultural exchange lecture, you will have the opportunity to engage in multicultural exchange with your classmates from the diverse backgrounds. The school organizes a variety of the topics such as seasonal events in Japan, Japanese songs, presentation, and much more. And the next feature is that we have the classes for each level of Japanese. AOJ Language School offers the classes based on each JLPT level. In spring semester, our school has the E class for beginners and N5 learners, low class for N4 learners, H class for N3 learners, Ni class for N2 learners, and we also have the N1 class called the whole class for N1 learners. So even though our goal is to help everybody reach N2, but after you reach N2, you still want to study more, we also have the N1 class. So it's a whole class. Here, the class name is Ilo Ha Ni Ho. So this is the ancient Japanese hiragana order. So now it's A, I, U, A, O. But in ancient Japan, it's Ilo Ha Ni Ho. And here we divide the level with this. So these are the features of AOJ Language School. And now let's move to the next program, AOJ Language School schedule. So the process of the admission for the students who would like to enroll in April is as follows. Let's have a look. Now you are attending our second information session. If you would like to ask us more questions in the future, so welcome to send the email to us too. We have held a free trial lesson day in the morning on March 8th. And tomorrow, we will also hold several 45 minutes free trial lessons in the evening on March 15th. So tomorrow night, evening, Japan time. You are very welcome to reserve your spot to experience how the lab lecture look like. And here I will show you the time in detail. So tomorrow, March 15th, we have the 4 free trials are scheduled. So one from the 6 p.m. we have the beginner level and the N5 level, and 7 p.m. we have the N4 level. 8 p.m. we have N3 level, and 9 p.m. we have the N2 level. So if you would like to reserve the spot, please send us an email with the to the info, because it's right tomorrow, and today after the school information session, the office will be closed. So if you would like to reserve now, you can also send me the chat here, and later I will send the link to you. And so, but please tell us which one you would like to join, and then I can send the link to you later. The deadline for applying to the spring semester is March 17th, 2026, Japan time. Please apply before that. So it is next Tuesday, and it is Japan time. So please make sure to apply that if you would like to join the spring semester. We have the online application form on our website. You can easily apply from there. So now I will show you where the online form is located. Okay, so this is our school homepage, and on the right side there is admission. If you put your mouse here, then there will be the menu, set menu come out. And on the second row, application for admission. If you click this, it will lead you to the first step of your online application. And here you can see, if you scroll down, then there will be the form here. You just enter your name, first name, last name, and your email, and re-enter your email, and just check this box and confirm the content and send to the school. So after you send this form, then there should be an automatic email sent to you, and with the full application form link. So you should receive that in like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If you didn't receive that after 2 minutes, then please check your junk email or the spam folder to see if the email from the school filtered there. So the email from the school usually end up with @aoj-ls.jp. So sometimes it could be filtered to the spam email. And after you receive the second email with the application link, then you can start to fill the form with the class you would like to join, the time you would like to join, and then we will receive that and contact you back. Okay. So if you are admitted to the school, you will be notified of the tuition payment along with your admission letter around March 18th. So please complete the payment procedure for the tuition by March 24th. Even though you will get the first month's tuition free with our promotion, you still need to complete the credit card subscription or the bank transfer by this payment deadline. We will issue you a 1 month free coupon, and after you apply the coupon at the checkout, you will get the first month free. So we won't charge you the first month's tuition. And next, we will have a student orientation. After you enroll with us, we will hold it on March 29th, 10 a.m. So at the orientation, we will explain how to use our AOJ eCampus to study Japanese at our school. In addition, you will see who your teacher is and also the classmates at our orientation. There are a lot of the important information in the orientation, so please be sure to participate. But if you cannot participate due to a lot of personal reasons, that's also fine. We can send the recorded version to you. And then the spring semester of AOJ Language School will start on April 5th, and your true Japanese language learning will start from there. So far, I have explained the school enrollment schedule and the procedure of AOJ Language School, and here I would like to show you how the eCampus look like. So this is the first entrance of our eCampus. After you complete the subscription procedure or the bank transfer payment, we will issue you a ID and the password to your email. After you receive the ID and the password, you can start to learn Japanese with us at this AOJ eCampus. And here I will change the system language to English. And here you just enter your username and the password we issue to your email and click login. And here I'm logged in as an N4 class, so low class student. Today I will just simply show you how your classroom look like and also some supplementary courses. At the student orientation, I will explain in detail how this eCampus works. So now let's go to your classroom. First, I will change the language to English. And usually your classroom will locate it right below this My Course. And the first one will be, so I'm low class. So you can see the low class EN. So your classroom, if I click this, I will enter the classroom. And at the very front, you can see there is a Q&A forum. You can ask questions here, post your question here, and our teacher will answer you. Also, the other student who know the answer may also answer it for you here. So it's very simply to use. You just post their, like a discussion form. You just post your question here, maybe also attach a picture or something, and then post it here. When teacher see it, will answer it to you. Except this, like this, the discussion forum, Q&A forum, you can also ask a teacher with the message function. So other students want to see your question, and then you can just directly ask a teacher the question with the message. And here there's the whole schedule, whole semester schedule posted here with the PDF. If you would like to see the whole semester schedule, you can download it here. This is 2 PDF files. And here is how the video lectures, how you should use it, the menu for it. And here is the lab class Zoom link. So after the spring semester starts, we will post the Zoom link inside here. What you need to do is just when it comes to your class time, just click this Zoom link and go to enter your classroom. And then you can start to join the Zoom class with the teacher in real time. And next is the attendance, homework, and the semester grade. So we do count the attendance for the lab lecture, but we also offer the lab lecture recording. At the AOJ Language School, join the lab lecture equals watch lab lecture recordings. So if you cannot, you have to miss some lab lecture, that's totally fine. If you watch the lab lecture recording, then that will equals join the lab lecture. And for in the homework, it's not every time, every lab lecture you will have a homework. It's at some lab lecture, the teacher will say, okay, today we have homework. And what you need to do, just submit your homework with this form. And also there is semester grade. So this is for the student who would like to obtain a certificate and join the middle school, the middle term examination and the final examination. They will use this. So if you don't need a certificate, you don't need to pay too much attention to this. Okay, so next let's see how to study with our school schedule. So here you can see come to the first week, and the first week start from the Monday, April 6th. And what you need to do is just watch the videos in order. All the videos, you can see this green box. So this means this is a video. You can just simply click this. And this just works as a normal player. And then you can go back, or also just there is a button down there, then you can go to the next. You can do either way. And then after watch this video, you can see now you are starting to learn lesson 1. And here you can see a bunch of the textbooks. So the red is the PDF file. So you can download the PDF file because this is lesson 1. So here is the full course grammar list, vocabulary list are posted here. And you can see this is the lesson 1 textbook. I will click this. And you can see the textbook here. And so the textbook match the content of the video lecture you are going to watch. We recommend you that to download this PDF textbook or print them out. The best is to print them out. So you can also do the memo on it while watching the video lectures. So you can see there is the mokuhyo, the goal part, and the conversation and the vocabulary. The videos will all go these study orders. And then later we'll come to the expression, also grammar part. So this is the textbook. We do recommend to print them out for the best efficiency. And after the PDF textbook, you can see this green box again. So these are videos again. What you need to do, just watch the video one by one and conversation part. Each clip is really short, like sometimes 1 minute or sometimes 5 minutes. So for the vocabulary, maybe it's a little bit longer, but usually it's the short clips. And then watch the videos, and here there are some practice tasks. So these tasks are really just for practice purpose. You can do as many times as you want. And then after you finish learning this grammar 3, here comes to the first lab lecture of the first week. What you need to do is, what does this mean is that before the first lab lecture of the first week, we recommend you to watch all these videos. And then this is the content that our teacher will focus on explaining in this first lab lecture. And also, except for this grammar or vocabulary part, at the lab lecture, there are speaking practice and also some kanji practice. So it's all listed here as your study schedule. And so to join the lab lecture, again, the way to join it, just go back to the top. Here is the lab class, or you can also join directly from here. There is also this lab class Zoom. Just click this and choose your classroom and enter it at your class time. And 1 business day or 2 business day after these lab lectures were held, you will see another video will pop up under this place, and that's the lab lecture recording. So if you miss that week, like say you missed the first lab lecture of the first week, come back to here to find the lab lecture record for it. After you finish, attend the first lab lecture and watch these videos, do this test, and then come to join the second lab lecture of the week. And the second week also the same way, just watch these videos, do some tests, download the textbooks, and join the first lab lecture. And watch these videos, take the tests, and join the second lab lecture. Everything is posted here for you. So the whole week, what you should do already posted here. But because this is online school, everything is flexible. If you have to miss some, like skip some week because your work, business trip, or vacation, that's also totally fine. You can adjust their pace later by yourself. Everything will be posted here. You can access them 24 hours every day. So if you have to miss some lab lecture, try to make up with the lab lecture recording. If you have to miss the whole week, then try to make up in the next week, like 2 weeks portion. Yeah, it's also all depends on you. But the easiest way is that follow the school schedule. In this way, in half a year, 6 months, you will reach 1 level up. Let's say if you are beginner now, in half a year, you will be N5 level. If you are N4 level now, in half a year, you are N3 level. So as long as you follow the school schedule, you are supposed to be another level in half a year. As you can see, the whole semester schedule is posted here, so quite long. Here is a very convenient function on the left side. There is a course section. If you click here, then there will be the shortcut to each week. Let's say now it comes to the middle term examination week. Rather than scroll this long list here, just come here, go to the middle term exam and click this, and then you will jump to that week directly. About the exam, I would like to show some detail about here. So the examinations are held in a limited time, like say middle exam, final exam, they can only be taken online for during this limited time. And usually it's 60 minutes and only one-time access. But if there is an interruption because your internet connection, just contact the school office, we can reschedule another one for you. Also, so this is the online school. If you have to miss that week for some important things to do, contact us. We can extend the deadline to take the exams too. So if you need a certificate in the future, make sure to take these exams. And if you don't care about the certificate or just want to learn Japanese for fun, you don't have to take them. Here is about the exam and the whole semester schedule. So this is how your classroom will look like. And then now I will show you the supplementary courses we offer for our students here. So except this classroom, so all the list here and also It's the same courses though, also listed here are the supplementary courses. They are not in our curriculum, that are very useful for your JLPT N2 or business Japanese learning. So these are the supplementary courses you can use for free to prepare for JLPT N2 or any other like a specific Japanese learning. We offer these courses, like sell them on Udemy like one by one, but for our students, we all offer them for free here. You can access them unlimitedly too. But these are not the curriculum. You can choose the course you like to learn, like a hiragana, katakana, kanji, and also like some JLPT preparation, and also N1 course, and also the Chinese subtitle, English subtitle. You can all customize these supplementary courses to your own website, the study system. So I will also explain more in the student orientation, but here just simply to show you, if you don't need this course, just remove from the view, then you don't see this Chinese subtitle as some practice. And if you like to use this course a lot, you can start this course and you can like always use the kanji course, then start it, and it's easy for you to find it. So besides these are video courses, supplementary courses, we also offer the live lecture events at the school. So just like that, we have the Japanese Culture Exchange Lecture. So this is our free course for you. And so it's typically like a once a month or twice a month. And here, this is held as a Zoom live lecture. The teacher will focus on one like a cultural topic. Sometimes it's also free talk. So every month we will post our school event on our dashboard on the announcement. Like this month we will have the kendo, the Japanese fencing. So it will be held on March 31st and 18th. Anybody could join it and learn about the Japanese kendo. Okay, so this is the e-campus. So there are many other functions I will explain in the student orientation. And now I will go back to the important promotion part of the AOJ language school. So we will inform you some great deal about this enrollment promotion. Now we are holding a special promotion for all the students who would like to enroll to the spring semester. Your tuition fee could be free for up to 2 months. Let's see how it works. When this promotion is applied, the tuition fee for April is free for every student. And if you have continued study to the end of the spring semester, which is half a year, you will be cashed back another 1 month tuition after the end of the semester. But please note that the cashback does not apply to those who drop off halfway. So here is like the first month is free for everybody, but as I mentioned earlier, you still need to complete all the tuition procedure, subscription procedure, or bank transfer by the end of the March, and then we will issue you 1 month free coupon. And you just apply that coupon at the checkout, you can get the first month free. And if you study the whole semester, at the end of the semester, we will cash back another 1 month tuition. So if you pay with a credit card, we will send the refund, values 1 month tuition back to your credit card. If you do the bank transfer, then we will send back 1 month tuition cash back to your bank account. But no matter which tuition, you still need to finish the deadline, finish the payment procedure deadline by March 24th, this one.